Yes, people. I'm your host with the most, the Bridge 258, here today to do what I usually do, and that is, of course, to bring you guys the latest Chelsea transfer news. Here we go. Thanks for everyone for coming along, guys. As you're coming in here, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to help your boy out here as we ever grow this Chelsea channel. And guys, let's get into the news today. Some interesting news to say at the very least, and some intriguing news to say at the very least. But hey, we move. But before obviously we start, let's talk about a bit about the Euros because I do have the Euro preview here, and that is let's get this started on Scotland losing 5-1 to what's it called, Germany. I can't lie to you, man. They got cooked, man. They got cooked. You know what I mean? There's no other way to put it. They really just got destroyed, man. From minute one, that the full man of Musiala, and Gundogan in particular, the way they were just like, particularly in the back three, were just able to find those pockets of space. Yeah, and just go through them like you know what I mean, fettuccine. You know what I mean, go through them like cheese. It was absolutely sensational, right? So listen, you gotta give them credit where credit is due. Great goal by Musiala, great goal by Wirtz. Cruz obviously was in cruise control. You know what I mean? Definitely wasn't, didn't even miss a single pass, didn't get anyone wrong. Was really good for the team, in my personal opinion. Obviously, yes, big up to Rudiger for scoring an own goal. You know what I mean? Definitely got a goal in his tally, that's for sure. Big up to him. I think also, Mittelstadt was very good in terms of like keeping the width, was always attacking. Can't lie, Sane had a cheeky stinker. Let's be real about that one for sure. Sane had a cheeky stinker. Let's just keep it a buck. And Havertz, yeah, Havertz is getting pity penalties as I always just like to say. And finally, I want to actually just quickly speak about, of course, my guy Emre Can. Yeah. Oi, big up for the T5 super chat from our guy Fitch206. Thank you, bro. Much appreciated. Olise incoming. Just got to agree. The FIFA pilots. I know, bro. We're going to definitely discuss on that one. But yes, I'm a surfer. I agree, man. Close 99 pass accuracy at 34 is definitely good. But at the same time, this is where, it's going to be interesting to see. I can't remember if Jorginho is in the squad or not for Italy. But like, that's something that's almost Jorginho can do that too, right? Where he's in cruise control, just making passes sideways, forward, you know what I mean? That sort of thing. So if you got a guy that's a deep line playmaker to that level, of course, bro, big up to Cruz though, first and foremost, man. Obviously, we gotta give him his flowers, innit? You know what I mean? I'm not a dickhead, that's for sure. You know what I'm saying to you. But listen, again, Sane was definitely cooked. Big up to my guy Full Crook. Definitely a good striker there, man, for sure. Someone in there. His movement was great. The goal he scored was even better. Another one cheeky, Chelsea, you know what I mean? But it's too old, I'm afraid. You know what I mean? It's above our age range. Full Crook. But listen, we move. But again, in general, Germany look dominant. But again, I think for me, the issue of Germany, I would say, is that they do look a bit, cheat. They do look, what's it called? Yeah. What's the word? They do look a little bit, yeah, cheeky in defense. You know what I mean? What I mean by that is they look like, yeah, they could be got at in defense. They look like they could be got at in their defense, and at times even in their midfield. At times, right? If you have the right pass, to go through them, if that makes sense. Cruz, no. But you understand what I mean. I can put this into because they both play like deep line playmakers, but obviously not sideways. You got the point I'm trying to make though. Passing towards the side does not always have to mean. It's not always a bad thing. I know that in football we've like said passing sideways is a bad thing, but passing sideways can mean you're just passing like this. That's literally sideways. So we move. Zubair says, big up to my guys. Zubair says Scotland made Germany look like prime 2010 Spain. They did, but at the same time, again, I think from an attacking point of view, they've got the best hands in the league in the world. I would argue in Musiala and Sane. They got Gundogan, a steady Eddie in that midfield as well. You know what I mean? A guy that's amazing too. You've seen what he's done at Man City. So listen, again, they have got very good cams in the team. Now, I think even after them, you've got guys like Brandt, guys like Hoffman. If there's one thing about Germany, right? You know what I mean? Well, if there's one thing about Germany, right? Again, they do have brilliant tens. I just think, again, the thing they're lacking right now, maybe you could argue, is wingers. But they do have Adeyemi, who's there. They do have, of course, my guy, Sane. But Sane, bro, Sane stinker today, bro. Sane stinker. Yeah, so again, And again, so I just think, yeah, when you got two of the best tens in the world, you don't necessarily, and your wingers are, I would say, above average. If I'm being honest, there's no need to do it, bro, because your tens are just world class. There's no need to do it. Big up to my guy, Mr. HD. Lovely jubbly, mate. Fidget 10. Fidget 10. 1006 says we could get 20 million if Musiala gets sold. Yeah, I know, man. Listen, but he's not getting sold. Musiala at Bayern is getting the super max. He's getting the super max, bro. They're gonna give him everything. Michael Olise, he's one of our own. Oh wow, he's Iacam definitely. He's on smoke today. We got to my guy TT. He says, yes, Ahmed, try avoiding the sus comments. You know, I'm onto you. Don't worry, man. I'm gonna keep it halal. We're gonna keep it halal around here. That's for sure. Of course, my guy Summer Surfer said Julian, yeah, he's been cooking for a while, and that definitely for sure, Summer Surfer. He's definitely been cooking for a while. Now, I actually wanted to just before we actually get into the Chelsea news, because there's actually quite a bit of Chelsea news that's come out today. But I actually want to actually just look at the Euros, right? And I'm gonna obviously do the guys who I think are gonna do the best, who's gonna do the worst, etc., etc. You know, the usual stuff, right? Before we start actually talking about before we start talking about Chelsea, because I think I can do this one relatively quick, to be honest. So we move, right? So I think for me personally, you look at what's it called? You look at this. Let me just bring this up for you guys. Oh, you're not doing this for me? Not gonna help me out. Fair enough. But listen, what's it called? Predictor Euros 2024 predictor. Give me one moment, guys. Just bringing it up. I apologize for the tardiness, unprofessionalism. You know what I mean? Sorry about this. Euros predictor, please. Thank you very much. Is that it? Yes. All right. So here we go, boys. I'm just gonna put it up. Bish bash bong. Right. So again, let me know if you can see it or not, or if you need me to improve it, because I will make it bigger. But listen, let's start with this one. Group A. Again, I think definitely the winners are definitely going to be Germany. Is going to be the first winner in this one, in my personal opinion. And then I think the runner-up, is definitely difficult between Hungary and Switzerland. But I just think Switzerland is definitely going to make it, and I think Hungary is going to be third in that one, right? So the next one, can I not move it? So the next one is going to be Group B: Spain, Croatia, Italy, and Albania. I think for me again, this is very interesting, yeah. But this is going to be the first Ahmed Abdi hot take. I definitely believe. I think Croatia are going to pip Spain. Big take by me. I think Spain will be the runner-up, and I think Italy will be third. All right. So then there's that. Now, in terms of the next one, that went a bit too far. Give me a moment. Switzerland. I think Croatia won't be third. I think. I honestly don't believe. I actually don't believe that. I know a lot of people think that's going to be the case, but I don't see that happening. So, Group C, right? Group C: Slovenia, Denmark, Serbia, and England. Again, hey, all the Albanian laws looking at you now, Ahmed. Not really, because listen, big up to Albania. They can do something like Japan did, but they're not on Japan's level. That's the thing. They're in the group of death that's similar to Japan, but the thing is, Japan actually is a very good footballing nation. They actually have quality players. The thing of Albania, I don't know if they have enough quality to do the craziness in it. I know there's usually that one team that does that crazy thing here that just happens out of nowhere, but in this one, I'm just not too sure, bro. Honestly, I'm just not too sure. I don't know about you guys. You guys can super chat in if you think differently, by the way. If you guys think differently, you can always super chat in as well. No, not a chance. You know what it is, Summer Surfer? I just believe that defensively, I feel like Spain are going to get caught. I don't know why. Just a little feeling in my heart, yeah, that, I think they're going to get caught out, by the way. Just my personal opinion, though. We'll see, bro. Italy and Spain looking strong, and I see Spain to win it. I don't think Italy is as strong as people believe, by the way. So again, Croatia is winning the league. Is winning that. I agree. Thank you very much. I see he knows the ball. Nehemia Fawale says, I think England will beat Serbia. I think Serbia will actually beat England. That's my take. Prime, chill out, bro. It's just the opening game. Like, we can still do a preview on here. If you want to come on, Prime, let me know, and I'll send you the link too. When are you going to collab with Lewis on a stream like you did last summer? Also, are you button? I'm not. I don't know expressions, so but big up to him, bro. He actually is pretty good, by the way. Pretty good guy, funny guy, by the way. I've always on Lewis's stream. You can always see him on Curfew Lewis. Stop it, Prime. Big up to my guy Xtal, of course. ISS no Spain is empty defensively. I think Italy again. Italy is just not. They're not currently at that level. But going back to Group C, by the way. So for me, for Group C, I actually believe this is interesting, by the way. But I really do rate Serbia, by the way. I think England is gonna come third. Hot take there. I think Slovenia will definitely be last. I actually think, yeah, this is what it's gonna be. Serbia, Denmark, England, and Slovenia. I think England is going to be the guys that, are going to crush out this year. I think Denmark's a good team. I think Serbia is definitely a good team. But I think, what's it called? Yeah, I definitely believe, by the way, that England this year is going to be the year where they looked cooked. You know what I mean? I can just see it happening. I don't know why. I don't know why it is, Vic. There's something inside of me saying this Euro is not going to be a great Euros for us. Like, it's going to be terrible. It's like something, I don't know what it is. Like, it's a gut feeling, inner gut feeling that I feel like, yeah, something's just going to go wrong for us. I don't know what it is. This year, though, I'm feeling it. If I'm wrong, listen, I'm over the moon if I'm wrong. But this year, I'm just feeling something inside of me. Hey, DI said, yeah, listen, let him do what he wants to do. I really didn't quite guess. I know, Vic. My apologies, bro, honestly. But I genuinely think that might be the case. Now, Group D, definitely, I think it's going to be France, Netherlands, and Austria. Poland is not going to do well this year. I can see it already happening. Poland's not going to do well this year. Well, let's hope so, Vic. You know what I mean? We keep saying it's England is almost like it's Manchester United. You know what I mean? Let's hope I'm wrong for sure, bro. Hey, it's Southgate. It's Southgate. That's a gut feeling. England can't win nothing with. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Nagelsmann come to United. Yeah, exactly. That defense, bro. They're gonna go against, I think, Vlahovic and what's it called? Yeah, Mitrovic. Yeah, in attack tomorrow. I think sorry on Sunday. Gary and who is it? Lewis Dunk versus Vlahovic and what's it called? Vlahovic and Mitrovic. That ain't looking good, bro. That ain't looking good, bro. I'll just be gonna keep it real. Bit up to my guy Keyshawn. But listen, that ain't looking good. You know what I mean? Listen, I know a lot of people rate Gary, but Gary against those two, Dunk against those two, dang. Listen, man, this group, by the way, is actually quite hard, by the way. This is actually the hardest group, by the way, in my personal opinion, to actually think about. Because I definitely would say probably Belgium will be first. Now, who's to become second, is going to be the big one. Big up Jez, by the way. Big up to my guy Tariq. Guys, like, share, subscribe, Road to 1,000, 320, 4 away from 320. Help your boy out, please. Thank you very much. I hate shilling, doesn't feel nice. Guys, I'm one away, by the way, from 320. So help your boy out, one away from 320. But yeah, so runners up for this one, yeah. I feel like Ukraine have got something for me. Right? Ukraine have got something for me. But Slovakia, I'm hearing some good Slovakia. Yeah, I'm hearing what's it called? Yeah, I'm hearing stuff about Slovakia that they're gonna cook too. So I'm a bit, I'm a bit confused. Yeah, Mitrovic. Yeah, he's gonna bully him. You think Slovakia is some suffer? Can you give me some? Oh, can the chat give me some knowledge of Slovakia? Because like my knowledge on them, maybe I need to double check who their players are. But like my knowledge on them in particular is a bit more minute. Because I definitely think Romania is definitely not qualified. I'm pretty sure about that. But it's definitely going to be between Ukraine and Slovakia, by the way. So that's the one where I'm a bit, you know what I mean? Anything can happen in football. See how Germany beat Scotland. England can shook Serbia too. But listen, Nehemia, the issue I have here is that on any given day, England should be beating Serbia. I just think I feel like for me, I don't know what it is. I just feel like we're going to lose to them. I just feel like the defense we have here against their attack, bloody hell, mate. It's not looking good, bro. I'm going to be very honest with you. Let me just quickly look up here. I'm going to look up here the Slovakia football team right now. Give me a sec. Slovakia football team, football players. All right. So they've got, Sesko's playing for them. Yeah. They got Oblak, Ilic, one of the best 10s. Yeah. Obviously he's left Atalanta. I'm looking at some of them, man. I'm so confused. Like those three are really the big ones: Oblak, Sesko, and Ilic. Really. So yeah. Ronaldo's gonna stat pad in that group. Yeah, he's stat padded in this group. Key stat pattern, by the way. If England play Bellingham like Havertz, England can win. Like with Gallagher behind Jude. I think Gallagher's gonna start, by the way. I actually think Gallagher's gonna be a starter for England. I know a lot of people might not like to, a lot of people won't believe that, but I think honestly, I think they will probably do something like a Rice Gallagher, like they did that he's been experimenting with, and then you will have probably Bellingham as a 10. I can see that happen, and then whoever's gonna play left wing and right wing, I'm not too sure on, but that's probably what it's gonna look like. That. And Kane is always gonna start. That's his guy. Armin, what country are you from other than England? If so, do you think do they compete in any tournament? Because maybe they could do an African stream in a few years' time. Listen, let me show you what my country do. Yeah, I'm gonna show you my country. Right. Let me just show you. Yeah, let me just show you. Somalia national football team. Yeah, let's do this, boys. Yeah, let's just do this. So share this tab. Let me increase it for you guys as well to 250. So Somalia failed to qualify for AFCON, the newest AFCON. We lost 3-1 to Botswana. We lost 2-1 to Mozambique. We've drew 2-2 with Eswatini. And we lost 3-0 to them. We've lost 1-0 to Uganda. We lost 3-1 to Algeria, and they're telling me Somalia's got to compete. Have shame, man, them. Have shame. We're cooked. We're getting. Listen, I know we've been at a low point in Somalia. Somalia's been at a low point, but we're rising. We're rising slowly. Yeah, I think Gallagher's gonna start. I think if you're gonna do the Trent thing, by the way, you have to make sure that if you're going to do the Trent thing, you need to have another guy with him that's actually gonna, look after him. That's for sure. Big up to my guy Joey. If you want the link, Joey, just tweet me. You know my tweet. What did I forget? Why did I forget you support Chelsea? Maybe because of the current. Yeah, listen, you know what it is, man. Prime's off a lot. But yeah, going back to this, I think Slovakia, obviously in Ukraine, but I think, listen, I know they've got Sesko, I know they've got Illich, I know they've got Oblak, but I feel like Ukraine has just got more talent. So for me, I actually think Ukraine's going to be second, Slovakia third, and the Romanian's going to be out, in my personal opinion, right? If he has to choose between Palmer and Saka, he's going to choose Saka, I'm afraid. So Palmer ain't starting, my boy. He's gonna play 10. Let's get ready for him to be playing time, Aya. Now, Group F. Group F is pretty easy, actually, as well. Portugal, Turkey, definitely. And then I think Georgia. Oh, yeah, you did? Sorry, bro. I did not see your... My apologies, man. Let me send it to you right now. My apologies. All right, lovely, jubbly. That's been sent. All right. And who else am I need to send this to? Yeah, and Prime. I forgot to send it to Prime too, didn't I? I know Georgia, right? I know Georgia have definitely got Kvaratskhelia, right? But Czech Republic, I have no idea who they've got anymore, bro. Like after, but they have a pretty decent team too. Yeah, they have a decent team too, by the way, right? So I definitely think, yeah, they could definitely cook, right? I think they could. I know they've got Patrick Schick. I don't know who the other players are that they have for this team, by the way, but again, you just got to look at it and just, analyze from there. Big up to my guy Joey. Hope you're doing well.
Big up, bro.
Hope you're doing well, bro. But yeah, listen, I actually, again, with the Czech Republic, I'm not too sure on. I think Georgia, because it's their first tournament, I could see them. Was it called what's the word? Just having.
Georgia's gonna be the surprise, bro. That's my surprise pick of the tournament. Bro, they had a young core. They got a young core around Maradona that's actually quite good. I watched a few of the friendlies and a couple of the other games earlier during the qualifiers, because I didn't expect them to qualify at all. But after watching them qualify, I'm like, all right, they're gonna get at least second in their group in this group, in my opinion.
Oh, fair enough then. Fair enough. But so for me. England third is a joke. I blame Southgate. Well, you gotta blame him. But in terms of best from third place teams, I think definitely Italy will make it. England will make it. And you know what? Yeah, because of the group they're in, I actually think Slovakia will actually make it too. I think those ones. And then choose the winning teams. All right, so I think that's top four, isn't it? Then one more Austria for. Then it's Austria for sure. So then choose from this: Germany versus Denmark. I would say Germany probably will win that one for sure. Switzerland, Spain, Croatia versus Slovakia. I think Croatia just as an overall team, I think I just will edge Slovakia. For me personally, Serbia will beat Austria for
Nah,
sure. You
nah,
don't think so?
nah.
Oh, fair enough. Why do you think? Why do you not think? Do you not think? So I feel like Serbia's team, by the
Because
way.
Austria has one of the best system teams in all of Europe right now. Like, what's the guy? The guy from Manchester United, the old guy from Manchester United.
Fragnick,
He's
yeah.
the coach. Yeah, Ragnick. He has those guys drilled. Those Austrian dudes drilled. And like they're like one of them scumbag teams. It's scumbag team versus scumbag team, but I think in the end Austria is gonna end up winning. They just have a better defense.
All right, fair enough. So Portugal, England, I think Portugal, Netherlands, Belgium versus Italy. That is very tough. But I feel I don't know, man. I don't feel like I can say Italy for sure on that one. You know? Are you sure? I'll give you this one.
I'm sure on that one. I'm sure on that.
Fair enough. But okay, for me, Croatia versus Germany, I think Germany will win that one. Portugal versus the Netherlands, I would say Portugal, France. And Spain, and then Spain.
I'm telling you, Austria could upset Spain. That's how good they are.
I think so, but I just think.
That's how well drilled they are.
I think the Spanish.
I mean, that's if you're being safe, yeah, of course. If you're being safe with your picks, yeah. But I think Austria has the ability to stun some teams in this tournament. Really do.
Yeah. So for me, semi-finals wise, I would say Germany will beat Portugal, and then France will beat Spain, and then I think France will actually beat Germany. You know, I feel like. I think again, so in terms of like this question that some surfers bring up, who will be your top goal scorer as well as player of the tournament? I think Ronaldo is gonna stat pad in that group that he's in for sure. Like I can just see it happening. Ronaldo is gonna stat pad in that group that he's in, right? So he's definitely gonna be there. In terms of young player, I would say Wirtz is probably gonna win that one.
Yeah,
in terms of Wirtz is gonna win that one as well. What about you, Joe?
So I'm gonna do two different options, though, right? I'm gonna give you two different options since you picked those ones. I'm gonna pick Yamal. I'm gonna pick Yamal as the young player. Lamine Yamal as the young player, and I'm gonna go Harry Kane as the top goal scorer.
Your lack of respect for Spalletti will come back to hurt you. I do not disrespect Spalletti. I just do not rate some of the players that he has right now, Italy.
I'm telling you, I agree with you, Vic. I think Italy is about to have a very good tournament. I think they're gonna be starting some people in the tournament again. I think they're gonna be giving people a lot of hard times. And this German team, bro, Scotland was just extremely naive early in the game. Like if you press Kroos the entire game, you just man mark Kroos the entire game. Like if it was England, I would put Gallagher at the 10 and just have a man mark Kroos the entire fucking game. Literally just nobody else but Kroos the entire game, bro. Like nobody else but Kroos. Like if you can defend Kroos, that team, I don't believe that team can create as much as they did today. I really don't. I think if you man mark Kroos out of the game, I do not believe that they can be as destructive as they were today. Like I'm interested to see later in the tournament when they start playing better teams, when they actually have midfielders who can cover ground. Like if I was Scotland today, I would have played McGinn further forward, right on Kroos the entire game, and then just play as is from there. Like
of course,
defend a deep block from there. But like the first person that has to be defended on Germany's team is Kroos. Like if you do, and that's been for almost a decade. Like it's been like a decade. It's been like that. Like if you're literally sitting here and saying that you are gonna let Kroos get on the ball, turn, and add time, every team in Europe's gonna lose. Every single team in Europe's gonna lose. Like you have to man mark Kroos out of the game. What did we do against Madrid? Both times against Madrid, we man marked him with N'Golo Kante the entire game. He was out of the game, and Modric ended up having to create a moment of magic to even get him across the line. Like the second time, they didn't have an answer for us the first time. They didn't have an answer for us.
Of course.
Like, and that's it with this German team. I don't want it to be. I do think it was a good win today, but I wouldn't overhype this German team.
Of course. Yeah. Fair enough. Okay, so I'm gonna go. I think that's pretty much. I think the vast majority of what I was gonna say for the Euros in general. But oh dear me, this is not gonna work. Give me a moment. But in the meantime, I'm gonna move on to the Chelsea news because that's some. It's not been that much news in general, but it's just been essentially some kind of some amount of breaking news. I would say in this regard. Big up to my guy Prime. Let me just share screen first and foremost. And that is actually, let's start with Duran because that was actually the first bit of breaking news that came out today. And I actually have my special one. Lovely. Which I can just increase. Oopsie, there we go. So this is from Matt Law again of the Telegraph, and he says it is believed that a deal between the two clubs for Duran, which could be worth up to 40 million, is broadly agreed, but there are still hurdles to overcome. So essentially, we already have a broad-term agreement with Aston Villa on what the fee of the fee for Duran is. It's just about how we're gonna pay it, whether it's gonna be via cash or whether it will be basically or whether it will be basically via something else essentially. So Chelsea have been granted permission to talk to Duran, who Chelsea want to give a long incentivized contract, but are carrying out background checks on his character. So one of the reasons why this is kind of important is because it was mentioned that Duran is kind of like a hot character. He's got a very fiery personality. So maybe they're trying to make sure, that is not
make sure he don't got cartel links, son. That's what they're making sure. They're making sure he don't got cartel links, dog.
Maybe that might be it. Maybe that definitely might be it. But that might be it. But in any case, one of the things they did mention is that Aston Villa have inquired about Ian Maatsen. So that's another thing they're speaking about. Obviously, I can't remember who the left back is. Isn't it Digne? I think it's the left back.
Digne is their left.
Oh, and the other gentleman they got from Real Betis. So they've definitely got two guys.
I'll be right back. I gotta answer a call. I'll be right back.
No problem, bro. I'll put you in the back. So they definitely got someone there from Real Betis in that position, right? So they definitely got that, for sure. And again, Una Emery has been forced to sell Duran due to PSR rules. Duran is rated sky high at Aston Villa. Yeah, we can hear you, bro. I'm just finishing this off before I was going to let you speak.
Sorry.
That's fine, bro. So again, you can clearly see it seems that Aston Villa actually wanted him to stay. So clearly, they do believe in him. They do rate him highly. So clearly, listen, don't worry, Summer Surfer. Only the best sources at the bridge. Only the best sources at the bridge, man. Let's get that straight right here, right now, man. You know what I mean? Nothing fugazi around here for sure, bro. But listen, we move. And yeah, man. Again, you can hear it here. We rated him highly, but can we do better as a backup to Ollie? So they clearly do. Aston Villa faithful definitely is saying that. So again, clearly we're after this guy. Clearly we want him. Clearly this is the guy that we're trying to get and trying to aim for at the end of the day. So listen, I'm all for it. Clearly it might require us to get some players in. I think Fabrizio Romano actually said that also today. Again, he reiterated the idea that we need to bring in, what's it called? Again, he's reiterated the idea that Duran deal would be swapped with other players, as said yesterday. So clearly, in some way, shape, or form, either Aston Villa want players or Chelsea want to include players in the deal, or they've agreed that we will add players into the deal because maybe Aston Villa do not have the spending power to be able to buy players at the end of the day. But Prime, bro, what are your thoughts on this news that's come out right now in regards to Duran?
Well, that he'll be included in a swap deal for their players.
Yeah, so they're saying that Chelsea want to do a spot deal already, and that Chelsea have already agreed to the idea of paying 40 million. It's just about how they're going to pay it with the which players they're going to select, and then how much maybe cash they would have to add on.
Wait, so would it be 40 mil plus a player?
No, so the total fee will be 40. The total amount will be 40 million, but it will be a certain player they will swap with, and they will value that player at a certain amount of money, and then you would assume plus cash. Right, to top it up to the 40 million, of course, right?
Yeah.
So
I think we have quite a few players that we're looking to sell that cost 40 mil. I'll be real. If they want, you mentioned Ian Maatsen. I think Ian Maatsen is at least 40 mil.
Yeah.
I think they should go for Datro because if they let go of Duran, Watkins doesn't have a backup.
But maybe they believe, but I think maybe they believe they can get better. Maybe that's just the what they're thinking, and I'm just maybe they're also thinking that with the players that we have, maybe they might be like, we're going to UCL football, maybe you want a Chalobah, for example, right? Like maybe them inquiring even about Matson. You look at their left backs. Moreno is a great player, by the way, at left back, but maybe they're thinking we need a different guy, another left back that can provide something else.
Yeah, I mean they already have 2 left backs, but yeah,
Digne, I think is about to leave, if I'm not mistaken. So again, he's someone that's looking like he might be on the move.
Mm-hmm. I know, but I'm just curious which player it could be. A lot of the players that we're trying to sell cost 40 mil minimum. I think Chalobah should cost anyway at least 40 mil. I think Matson should cost at least 40 mil. I think Broja could probably be about 20 or 30 mil.
Of course.
So yeah, it'll be quite interesting to see which one that they take.
Because again, it seems to me that Chelsea are definitely in talks with these guys, definitely chatting to them and having discussions with them. That's for sure, right? So clearly, there's something going on. I think the issue that Chelsea are gonna have here is whoever player they do choose to be a part of that deal has to be willing to go to Aston Villa, by the way. Because we can't just say we're gonna give you this player or Y player, by the way, because otherwise it's just useless, right? So
I know, and I think we're doing that. I think we're speaking to the players that we're looking to sell, trying to find out who would want to go to Villa. Do you think we'll be selling them a player, or do you think
no? It's going to be a swap. It's going to be a swap deal again. So it's similar to what they're doing.
I know. Yeah. But do you think it could be a player being sold, or do you think it could be someone going on loan?
No, I think a player being sold, because it seems they want guys that actually to be a part of their team. Because do you know why I say that, Prime? You know about the Juventus deal they made that they're close to making, right? Where they're getting money plus Weston McKennie plus the young English
going in exchange for like Ealing Jr. and the rest.
And McKennie, and they're getting cash for in order to do that exchange, right? So again, it clearly seems that's the sort of thing that. Is that in a bad way or good way? I think in a bad way, I'm assuming, right?
No, I think that's a great deal for Villa. I don't know how they're able to pull that off. That's a great deal.
I'm very surprised that they let Ealing Jr. leave, considering how good he's been for them. But hey, man, we move. But again with Duran, I feel like this deal probably is gonna have to be completed by next week, because I'm pretty sure you and I know Copa America is next week, by the way, guys. So they want to make sure that they get this through the line before then. And I think Copa America, the first game's on Friday, much like how today with the Euros, the first game was on Friday. Give me a minute, I'm just gonna double check when Copa America the first game is. No, yeah, literally Friday. It starts on Thursday, actually. Starts this Thursday, by the way. 14 plus 7. Yeah. No, yeah, it starts. No. Am I confused? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it starts on Thursday. Yeah. Starts on Thursday between Argentina and Canada. So again, this is why I'm saying to you, this is gonna have to happen a bit more faster than I think a lot of people are expecting, because Aston Villa, if he starts cooking for Colombia, yeah, and maybe he starts scoring, yeah, and then what's it called? Yeah, Aston Villa can just go back to Chelsea. Listen, price gone up, mate. I'm sorry, mate.
Exactly. We're gonna have to get it done quickly.
Yeah, so you have to, on some level, start getting it done quickly. And the thing is, Colombia, I don't know if you saw, they're cooking America 5-1 just recently.
Yeah.
So it's.
So again, I think this will be done. Today's Friday. I think this deal will be done by Sunday, Monday. I think it'll be done.
It would have to be.
And then the Olise deal, that will be done probably by maybe the end of next week or the start of the week after. I think we'll get both deals done pretty soon.
No, also Vicky said no, it's going to be a direct swap. So we'll pay 35 to 40 for Duran, and then they will sign a 2025 million player from Chelsea. Yeah, that makes sense, Vic. Stop dreaming, Armando Broja. It's not a star for Colombia. He may not be a star for Colombia, but if he comes off the bench 90 plus 1 in a what's it called? Yeah, a last 16 or like a quarterfinal game. Oh, and it's
Ahmed's right though, because Colombia, Ahmed's right, because Colombia are looked at as one of the favorites. So if Colombia say win it and he plays a part, the price will go up. And also to go back to that other comment about how we have to pay 40 mil and they'll buy a player off us. That probably makes more sense in terms of our books.
Exactly.
If it looks like we sold a player for money as opposed to just being part of a swap deal. So us actually,
100%.
books wise, us getting 20, 25 mil for our player looks a lot better than saying that we bought a player for money and then lost a player because it's a swap deal. You know what I mean? Money wise, the books, it makes more sense to do it that way. But yeah.
Yep,
Should
of
be all
course.
options.
So I actually want to answer this question, by the way. It's myself a bit up to you, bro. Olise wants to view option. Who said that? I know that the Guardian Sport said that, which we know who that person is. Like, but again, that's not really reliable. I'd say again, that's not really reliable from what I know. And you know he's like. So myself, if you could just tell me who's reported that, I would like to, because I didn't see any of that today, by the way. I only saw it from him. So again, with him, I always say pinch of salt with him. As it were. Same with Jacobs Ben, pinch of salt when it comes to him too. But yeah, big up to my guy EE. Though big ups. I love it, man. We appreciate it around here. But guys, I'm one away from 1,320. One away. Get your boy there, bro. Get your boy there. Listen, road to 2K, man. We're on the road to 2K, road to 2K. Keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing, boys. Keep subscribing. You know what I'm saying? Lovely jubbly. Yeah. So obviously, Telegraph and Romano hinted on saying we are pushing massively on player side, and they believe that that's the best side. Yeah. So again, Summer Surfer, I'm going to talk to you about the Academy Scoop because he's the one that's been getting a lot of sources. We're going to definitely go to him first in regards to, because he had an interview actually, or like a little thing that he had with Alex Goldberg on playback where he was explaining some of the stuff that's happening. But I don't believe that's probably I personally don't believe, right, that that's the case. I think more than likely Chelsea are doing a really great job at being, what's it called, applying P pressure, and the fact they're already speaking to the club, which was news that came out today, that we had talks again with Crystal Palace today, means to me more than likely that the go ahead is probably quite close, in my personal opinion. Big up Forward Med and Prime. You know where it is, yeah. Listen, it's all well and good calling me Forward Med Ahmed, yeah. As Ahmed. Why are we not calling him Slanderous Prime? Why are we not calling him Slanderous Prime? That's all I have to say.
Hey, you know what?
Conversations, man.
You know what? I'm okay with being called Slanderous Prime, but you be called Fraud Med, it makes so much sense because you're a fraud.
Fair enough. But listen, guys, we're gonna move on to everyone's favorite right winger, the one everyone's feeling for. You know, the one that everyone's like currently acting like it's a drug addict. What's it called and everything like that.
Sterling.
I'll big up some, still believing MG to his brother being here and how hard we are going for him as well. Yeah, definitely for sure. All right, so this is from the Academy Scoop. You had a little chat today with Alex Goldberg on playback. You can rewatch that on playback too if you want to watch the actual interview that you had with him. So listen, Cole Palmer, Billy G, that's crazy. That's crazy, Billy G. I know what you mean by that too. But we're gonna have to move past it. Arsenal fans are really paying from the past players who came Chelsea and won out something. Of course they are. So Chelsea are in a strong position over Michael Olise, and they feel very confident that they can get it over the line. Right now, there's no real threat to that. To my understanding, there's a generic agreement on personal terms. That's not the full green light, but should a fee be agreed and Olise gives a green light, that's now all set up to go ahead. Chelsea have done far more groundwork than any other club at the moment. The inside feeling is that it gets done. He then goes on to say the timeline is likely to be some more protracted than some might expect. He has been described as a methodical person. He won't rush to any impulse decision. He's likely to listen to United and any other proposal that comes in. But Chelsea has a strong vision for a number of reasons. That there's a lot of confidence. And then he then goes on to say, oh, sorry, just literally lost the thing I was speaking about. He then goes on to say, there's a few things that I'm hearing the main few things that I'm hearing is that Michael Olise's relationship with Joe Shields is really strong. They have maintained a close relationship, and I'm told Joe is the one really pushing this deal. So that's, I think, pretty much what, bro, gone. What? Bro has gone. We're gonna discuss that. Thank you for letting me know, bro, about that one. Bro has, I think, actually gone, by the way.
Wait, what?
Bro has gone. But listen, let me just move on quickly. I've literally just lost what I was about to say.
Oh yeah, I saw.
Yeah, you just saw it, right? Oh, big up to the guys. I think I must have been raided. Big up to the guys that are here. Guys, thank you for coming along. Over 54 of you here. Continue to like, share, subscribe. Road to 400. I need 1 subscriber from 54 of you lot here. Keep subscribing, boys. Thank you very much. But let me just actually quickly go back to where I was, because like I was so confused by that comment that my boy Summer Surfer sent that I got bamboozled. But let's go. So the thing about that I want to talk about is this one. So obviously Crystal Palace would prefer a cash deal for Olise. Palace doing a deal with Chelsea would open up the possibility of Chelsea doing loan business with them this summer. So again, keyword loan business, it probably means that if we were to do a deal with them, we'll probably be a bit more like, nicer to them and be like, yes, if you want to get one of our new up and coming players or a guy that you need in the team, we're willing to do the loan deal for you, of course. And another thing that was spoken about that I think I just literally lost for some reason, but oh damn, I just literally lost it. But it was literally, I think it was on this guy's thing, isn't it? From him. And again, Chelsea and Palace talked again today. Apparently, that's the big news that's come out. So yeah, Chelsea and Palace have been speaking again, talked again today. The key of Olise is, can Chelsea stop him waiting for other clubs to emerge interested in RCS, but potentially others too. Chelsea have to secure the personal terms fast. So that's pretty much what has been said in regards to him so far, and that's what's pretty much happened, I think, today in regards to him. So let me bring my guy over here. In the meantime, sorry. So I'll go to you first, Prime. What are your thoughts on that news, pretty much? Prime?
On what news?
On that Olise news in regards to the stuff that we're kind of close to agreeing a deal. What's it called? Obviously he's just waiting to get stuff done, if that makes sense. The stuff I was reading, Prime. I'll let Joey speak.
I think that this is the deal is a bit further along than it's being reported.
Okay.
And because the reason why I say that is because the amount of links of people that have the links of other people being interested in Olise, every single one has been either somewhat debunked in a sense that with Newcastle and Bayern, there are other circumstances that are involved for them to actually get even get involved with the deal. With Newcastle, it's price. They're not really looking to spend that kind of bread on him. And then with Bayern, they need to sell 1 or 2 wingers before they even think about it. And a lot of the wingers they have on their books all are on high wages already. So there's not a lot of options for them to be able to sell a Coleman or even a Sane at this current moment. For the type of money they need for him. Now, I think that the reason why the reason why it's taking so long is because we're looking to pay above the release clause and getting in on a number that's a more
favorable deal to us.
A more reasonable number on structure. And I do think that Palace wants that open relationship with us to be able to loan players from our team, because we do have a lot of youth players that could potentially help them. So I think I do think that that's going to be something that is, seeing Nani getting linked on the other side, the other side of the flip, makes me believe this one's done. He's going to Chelsea. They're potentially going after their replacement that's right here locally. And if they want Nani, and it lowers and say we get Olise for 15, 20, 30 million maybe, we're end up in a fantastic spot either way. You know what I'm saying? We reduce the numbers that we needed to reduce. Not that I want Nani to go, but we need like I was trying to say yesterday in Lewis's channel when Jimmy blew up on me, but it's more the fact that we just have way too many people, bro. Like, and like the fact of the matter is like we saw Cole Palmer play right wing, probably just as good as Olise can play right wing in certain moments of the season. So like, why is Nani even necessary? Especially if we're keeping Raheem Sterling, like that. These are the questions that I'm asking. You know what I'm saying? And I get that Nani has the capability of being a really good player still, but
yeah, fair enough, bro.
We'll see.
But I agree with you. I think again with this Olise stuff, I'm gonna ask some surface questions. We keep hearing from big time reporters they appreciate Olise but have other priorities. How long is he willing to wait? I don't think he's willing to wait that long, by the way, because again, he has the Olympics to still play, which is I think in a month's time, right? The Olympics is in a month's time.
It's gonna be within the next week or so.
So again, see, the Olympics is already within a week or so. So if you probably want to be making sure your future is done by then, if we're being honest at the end of the day. So and also again, the news that we get from the reports are usually a day or two old. So by now, we probably are more than likely going to be able. But by maybe again,
like I said, we're probably further along than it's being reported. Like you're saying right now, we're probably further along than it's being reported, and they're just not letting it out all as fast. A day or so behind, kind of idea.
Oh,
I mean, I get that it makes more sense that Nani leaves next season.
The Olympics starts on the 26th of July.
Yeah, it's not the Olympics that they want to get done. It's the other targets that they want to get. Like Matthias Sule is one of the targets that they're trying to replace. Was one of the targets that they're trying to replace Olise with, and literally like every like mid-table team is trying to grab that Matthias Sule. West Ham, there's a lot of, and also I think they want to try to get their team built up. They're doing business quickly like us. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough. I agree with Jared on the Madueke case, but I think he'll end up at Newcastle on a Marriott Palace. I honestly believe, that he. I don't think Madueke is going to leave. I don't know why, but I feel like it would be Chelsea like they keep him for some reason, and then they just sell Amari actually instead. I feel like that's the much more likely outcome.
We have more. I think we have to sell Amari and one other one, or at least loan out one of Modric. I mean, I wouldn't even mind if we loaned out Nani to get more game time and he comes back the next season. Like, why not?
Fair enough. I actually wanted to too many cooks in the kitchen don't get Olise before left wing. The problem is again, Joe, the left wingers we have, we can't move on. If you could move on the left wingers that we have, I think that would be another discussion entirely. But currently, we can't move on the ones we have currently. That's what the reality is at the end of the day. But guys, we're over 39 of you guys here. Literally, I'm literally 6 away from 325, 6 away from 325. Make sure to subscribe, guys. Help your boy out. But Prime, I go over to you in regards to the Olise stuff. Talk your
talk. Right back, bro.
That's fine.
About Olise, I think that deal's getting done, like probably by maybe the end of next week or even the week after. I think it'll get done quite soon. When you look at the other teams apparently being reported in for him, it's already ruled out that Newcastle and Bayern are not going for him. Man United, they're looking to sign. Just like
right now.
They're focusing on Braithwaite. So really, it's just us. He wants to come to Chelsea, so it's just about us agreeing a price with the Palace, the club. I think we're trying to involve a player in. I think we're trying to involve a player in somehow. So whether it's them taking Amari or a Madueke or something, or say a Sterling, or getting Carney on loan, I guess we'll see.
My sources are saying Palmer is the player involved in the swap deal plus cash for Duran. Oh my god! All right, chill out, Mo. Gallagher not leaving. Oh yeah, but yeah. So this comment, by the way, so Summer Surfer, I hear you, but again, I've apparently from what I think Goldberg was saying, Alex Goldberg was saying this, I think, if I'm not mistaken, he was saying that Chalobah probably would want to go to a UCL club. And for me, if you provide him with the opportunity to maybe go to an Aston Villa or maybe another club that's in the UCL, I think he probably will leave again. And again, from what we've heard, rumors, United are interested in him. We know that for sure. I think, again, Aston Villa is interested in him as well. And he would be definitely a big upgrade than the Carlos brother that they have in midfield and that they have in the that they have as well. So I think if you give him a UCL club to go towards, that might be in England, I honestly think Chalobah will leave. Again, with Gallagher, we know that guy just too deep in. Yeah, United are broke. They offered. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
United do this every year. They're not broke.
Yeah,
They'll find money to spend. In terms of Chalobah wanting to go to a Champions League club, like unless he goes abroad, like clubs in England, do they really want him? Even Man United, they only want to sign.
Remember, even when he was available, by the way, to get signed, the only club that really pushed and went in for him, by the way, was Nottingham Forest, literally, and he rejected Nottingham Forest, by the way. Like,
yeah,
again,
like
Bayern, even Bayern went out for him on loan. They didn't even want to buy him outright either.
These top clubs don't like what Man United will only have him as you only go to Man United as a backup. Like he might have to just go abroad. I don't think unless he's willing to drop down a level and go to like say a Villa or something. I think Newcastle would suit him. I think he would actually start.
They already got their guy. Though. That's the thing. Newcastle got their guy on a free from what's it called? Bournemouth.
Oh, Kelly. Oh yeah,
Kelly. True. So they already got their guy. So no one's really interested in him. That's what's really surprising me. The fact that even though yes, we as Chelsea fans rate him, it just seems that no one's rating Chalobah.
It doesn't surprise me. You know why? Because these top clubs, like everything I've been saying to people, these top clubs do not view Chalobah as a starting level centre back. They want him as a squad player. And right now, unfortunately, none of them are going in. They wanted him in January or last summer. But right now, they don't need him. Exactly. Inter, who wanted him last year, they don't need him. Their centre backs issues are sorted. Even Bayern,
go ahead, bro.
Who wanted him in January? They got Dyer, and now this summer they already signed a centre back called that Ito guy. So like,
they got him for 30 million as well. Yeah. United fans are telling me Ahmad is better than Palmer on pure ability, but want Olise. I feel sorry for that guy. He's getting sold, by the way, Ahmad, because like I know that Ten Hag does not rate him. So
I mean, maybe Ahmad is better than Olise, but like until you actually start playing and proving it, who cares?
Nani. Now getting rid of Nani this summer doesn't make sense if we sub off Olise. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree with that. Agree with this. Gallagher won't go Villa. He's flat. Yeah. So again, I don't think Gallagher's leaving. I've said this before. I personally, unless there's some miracle that happens and a bigger club goes in for him, he's never leaving, bro. He's never leaving. He's never leaving.
What Gallagher's going to try and do, Gallagher, from his perspective, he's defied the odds before. He's going to stay and try and fight it out.
Exactly.
Which again, we'll see.
Ironically, there's quite a few teams that rate him. Actually, I know Newcastle do. But again, his position, by the way, is like a position, by the way, which is what's it called? Again, his position, the right wing position, it's already a stacked position. The position that's not stacked is the left wing position, by the way, right? Like, so that's the reason why no one's really want to go for him. I told you the other day he wants to be he might want the free agency back, but at the same time, I don't. Maybe he does. I don't know. Yeah, I already read it. Abdimas Prime. Thank you for coming along, my brother. But I already read it. So you're too late to the party, as they say. Too late to the party. Gallagher is trying to get a nice contract.
If Gallagher wants to try and run it down or whatever, then it is what it is. I think if he stays, I think we'll.
Gallagher is trying to get a nice contract, but you can't blame him. I can't blame him either, bro. Again, I think I've said this before. His stock here is currently the highest it's ever going to be right now. It might get higher, if all but right now, Gallagher's like in terms of like how he's rated, how he's viewed, he's currently rated. This is like the highest he's ever rated. So again, there's no way that he's gonna like miss out on opportunity here to get to cash in. It's the same thing. It's the same issue that I think with Mount it was a bit different because his stocks weren't as high, but with him, his stocks are very, very high right now. Prime, do you think if he stays, that proper Chelsea
Gallagher should be careful?
Go ahead. Yeah, I know. You said this before. Prime. Yeah. Yeah. What's before you get to
the proper
Prime
Chelsea
is right.
Will demand rest for the playing round.
Yeah.
Listen, bro. What I'm worried about is if he stays. I'm worried. Like again, maybe there's nothing to back this up. So I'm not saying this will happen. But like, it would be funny if he. Well, not funny, but if he stays and then we get a midfield injury crisis and he ends up starting, like that will just. That would be annoying. But no, Gallagher, you're talking about his market being high right now. I agree and I disagree because if he goes to the Euros, England because you have England finishing third in their group and stuff, right? If England have a poor Euros, are you not listening? If England have a poor Euros,
I was listening.
Say they finish third or they struggle to get out of their group and they get embarrassed. Gallagher starting in midfield, his stocks could drop a little bit. So I don't know. If I'm him, he needs to make his decision like quickly on what he wants to do. Does he really want to stay and fight? Because what if he loses out on that fight? If he loses out on that fight and in next year, like all of a sudden his stocks won't be that high anyway, so he needs to make the right choice.
That is true. That is a good point again, and that's the thing. Even if he does stay, which I can see that being a very realistic or a reality right now. I could see the idea of like, what's it called, him just being on the bench and not getting enough game time, and then with that happening, it doesn't help him at the end of the day, if that makes sense. It don't help him out at all. But listen, again, we move, but again, we move on that one. But I just with the Olise, going back to the Olise deal, I don't think again we're gonna need to sell someone in order to get him. I think we'll probably be able to play above the release clause and give Crystal Palace that nice contract money that they are so eagerly awaiting, if you know what I mean. So we move on that one. Let's talk about something else though quickly, because it seems that AC Milan have an addiction to Chelsea players. You know what I mean? They've got a strong addiction to former Chelsea players. He risked losing the England spot. I can see Chelsea board report injury and tell Maresca to not play him at all. Yeah, they could do what? So basically what they did to Aubameyang. Fair enough.
Yeah, but you say risking losing the England squad. Apparently, that if reports are correct, that Southgate, this will be his last tournament with England. And so if England get a new manager, his position will be under threat anyway.
So AC Milan are scouting Broja tomorrow when he faces Italy. They want to sign him no matter what this summer. And I think there was a bit more of a detailed one on Blue Dodgers because essentially, as many of you guys know, there we go. AC Milan want to sign Armando Broja regardless of the outcome of the negotiations of Zerchi, which is the Holland striker, who's just currently replaced Brian Bobry. You know what I mean? They want to bring in two strikers. They will scout him tomorrow when he plays for Albania. So again, listen, the nice little picture of him in the AC Milan costume. Again with Broja,
costume.
You know what I mean? I was about to say like kit, but I said costume instead. But listen, again, let me just read this comment. Gallagher will be fine if he doesn't play. He'll probably move to Milan. Yeah, bro. Listen, I don't know, man. AC Milan love our players, isn't it? So for all we know, he might be onto the, Milan Nation. Gallagher fight to say his arse on his vent. Fair enough. Broja Nation. The thing is, by the way, I'm very interested in this deal. I know Prime has said it before, and even I have said it before. He probably suits the Italian league a lot more. If you look at the strikers they've had, Tammy Abraham, Romelu Lukaku, Osimhen, Vlahovic, not Tonali, I forgot his name. The guy that's currently at Fiorentina that used to play regularly for another the Italian striker, Immobile. It's another one. Not Jovic. It's not the Italian guy. Was that Roma? on loan actually this season because when Tammy tore his ACL.
Belotti,
yeah, Belotti, right? All these guys that are big, you know what I mean, can hold that play, have that PMP as well, and can roll over players, right? So again, you know, we move on that one. And listen, he can fit that. Of course, yeah, he may have lose some level of explosiveness because now he's got a dead carcass, his ACL in his leg. But listen, we move. That's literally what they have. But go ahead, Prime.
Well, I said that about never mind. Yeah, listen, like this is not the first time AC Milan have wanted him. I think they were inquiring for him, I think last summer, and also Italian clubs have wanted Broja before. Napoli wanted him last summer as well. So again, I keep telling people, you know, people ask me, oh, why is you know, why is Broja rated and Chalobah isn't? People rate Broja because in the footballing world, they see his potential. Chalobah, people know he's a backup level centre back at best. So it is what it is. Broja, I think he'll have a good Euros with Albania. Again, it's Albania, so it's only like
listen.
How far
that team, the Albanian team, might be the team, by the way, that, you know, how shall I say, that cooks. You never know, right? They might be that team where
no, I know. I have them down. I have them down to cause an upset, but like again, it's Albania. I think he'll have a good showing for them. I think he would suit AC Milan. I've said this for a couple of years that they need to replace Giroud and that they should probably get a Broja. You know, he's big and strong. He'll be able to link up well with Rafael Leao and Ruben Pulisic. They could win the Serie A next year as well.
Of course, yeah, they could, man. Guys, more than 1 hour in, 1 hour, 2 minutes in, we give you that quality content, that nice little discussion. 5 away from 325. 5 away. Hit the subscribe button. It's free. I know 50% of you guys that are watching are not subscribed. Just 5 subscribers, guys. Just press the subscribe button. I don't even need to touch the bell. Just a subscribe button. You know what I mean? If you've got the mentality, you can do it. Thank you. But going back to Broja again, I think with Broja, wow, Belushi's got a question.
You got the mentality, you can subscribe. Oh my god.
Exactly. Hey, listen, we've got to find different opportunities.
What did you say?
But listen, I'm curious to ask you both why Miz and Eunice keep banging job. We're gonna come to that one. I promise you're gonna come back to it. Why keep banging on the drum on narrative? Chelsea looking to sell top players all the time. It's really no one. There's zero evidence of this. I think for them, I think it might be because I think obviously the club. There's been this idea, obviously, of we're buying these guys, right? We definitely are buying some of these young players with the idea that we're gonna flip them, right? But again, I think maybe they believe that, you know, I think maybe they believe some of these guys that are in the team, we may be trying to, you know, increase their value and then just let them be sold. Now, the problem with that is, currently we there's no what's the word I'm looking for? There's no actual evidence of that being the case. But I think that's what they believe in it, because a lot of the time they think that we've turned into like the Red Bull model. What's the other model that people mentioned, by the way, Prime? That's not the Red Bull model that does this. Brighton as well, right? But again, I think for me personally, we have to wait and see. We have to see. Let's say if Mudryk gets really good, let's see if the team gets really good in general, and then they start doing something like this. That's when you have to see it being the case. But if they don't,
what that makes no sense. The stuff like big up to Eunice. I respect him for what he's done in the Chelsea community over the last decade. But what he's saying makes no sense because by that logic, shouldn't we be looking to sell Cole Palmer?
Yes.
Like it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. We're gonna sell the players who aren't that good for profit. Like we will, like for example, like you said about like we'll sell a Chalobah or whatever for profit because he's not that good. But like a Reece James, Colwill, we're not gonna sell our best players. We're not. That doesn't make any sense unless they want to leave to like a Real Madrid or something, and we can make a stupid amount of money. We're not going to sell our best player because that doesn't make sense. That's not how the best clubs aren't run like that.
Yes, exactly. I agree with this comment. We only look to flip because we don't earn money like Tottenham, Liverpool, City, United do revenue-wise. Go run at the CPO for limiting us as a club. I agree with that. That's what they keep saying. We will sell Kendrick Pires for 18 million to Barcelona. But again,
that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense that we would sell. If Kendrick Pires is actually this quote unquote generational talent, then it would make sense for us to keep him. Why would we like these guys are
I think
just
also
these guys are
again I feel like I feel like even if you were to sell like a Kendrick Pires, we would probably do it similar to the way we did Hazard, where we literally kept him in his prime when he was cooking for us, and he gave us the league titles. And then maybe let's say when he's 26, 27, when he's 28, 27, 28 years old, and then he's like, listen, I've given you everything, but I would like to move on to Barcelona. Even that probably makes more logical sense, I would argue. Even if I was to like, say somewhat agree, but then exactly. And again,
but like when you're a big club, you shouldn't plan. You're not planning to sell your best player. I don't know. I just think I don't listen like to that side of it. Everything is just nonsense because they have nothing to back that up. If we were going to sell Palmer this summer, then fair enough. But we're not.
Yeah.
So
I think the issue is Summer Safa, and I'll say it like this: until we see actual evidence of this being the case, right? Then I don't think we can say anything as of right now. I'm pretty sure Prime would agree with what I'm saying here. But like until we actually see the actual evidence, where we see maybe over 1 or 2 summers where these guys become really hot, really good, and then they're like, you know what? Pack it up. Yeah, who's giving me these bids? Who's giving me these bids? Who's giving me these bids? Bang, 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 sell them, and then buy these younger players again. Then that's what you have to be looking at and be like, this is But if that hasn't happened, then it hasn't happened, in my personal opinion.
People complain for we have no evidence to show that they're doing that. Like they're getting rid of our academy players, but yet they've came out and said we're not selling Reece James or Levi Colwill. They're selling these players for profit apparently, but yet we're not selling Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer got almost 40 GA this season. We could sell him for 120 mil easily. We're not doing that.
I also think even if I was to argue that they're looking for players with resale value, right? Let's think about. I think even if that is the case, I would even argue that probably makes a lot more sense. Part of the reason why we've not been able to sell a lot of the guys we had under Mourinho, then under Conte, then under Sarri, then under Lampard is because they didn't have enough resale value, right? We couldn't sell them for even like to break even. Like you saw that, by the way, with the selling that we even did. I'm pretty sure Prime would agree with me. Such that, let's say if you buy a player and it turns out to be a bust in the first year, we can't even make our money back on him, right? That's the issue. So I feel like that's why maybe you could even make the argument, even if they are thinking of a resale price in mind, they're probably thinking if this guy's a bust in 1 or 2 years, can we at least sell him for the price we brought him for as well, such that we're breaking even and we're not losing money on the player at all. Does that make sense, Prime? Prime? I think Prime is lagging. I'll wait for him in the meantime. Big up to my guy Deals.
Wait, what'd you say?
So I was saying that, I think the club, even if they are thinking about resale in mind, it kind of makes sense if you think about what's happened to us previously, right? Where we've had guys from the Sarri era, Mourinho, So and we can't even break even with these players, right? So for me, it makes sense if this guy turns out to be a bust in a year or two, can we resell him for like at least to break even? Like we're not even losing money, we're just breaking even on the player. Does that make sense? Like that should also be a part of the thinking. By the way, we can't just keep on making losses on players like we did last time.
Yeah,
either.
That's business. That's business.
Yes.
And by the way,
again,
part of why we have to think that way, it's because we are losing money in other areas of
of
our club. If we were making money, for example, through ticket sales, we probably wouldn't have to do stupid stuff like this, but we have to.
100%. So I think for me, the other thing I want to. So I'm gonna.
Oh no, where's that comment? Where's that comment I was asked?
It's gonna come. It's coming. I promise you. I'll give you that question. No way we're selling Pires. Not in the next 5 years. Pires is one of those players that can use to prove the project. Exactly, Vic. I think that's correct. No, I agree with you, Beth. It's just annoying to me because I've seen people have been seeing this BS said for months, but no one challenges them on panel. Fab said Durant. Yeah. We spoke about my brother deals again. We'll wait and see. They probably have some guys in mind, I would say. Of course. We need to, again, remember, they still don't want to get the majority of their deals done June 30th. And then they just want to be scouting in peace in the Euros and the Copa America. And if they see anyone they like, that's when they're going to buy from there. if you watch the All You Can Eat Chelsea today, they were talking absolute rubbish today, implying we will sell Cole Palmer and Olise soon as 100 million arrives, like we're Dortmund and Napoli. But I think the issue with that is the issue is that
if we're Dortmund or Napoli, then why would we spend? How much is Olise going to cost? 60 mil. It doesn't make sense to buy Olise.
Yes.
It doesn't make sense to buy Olise for 60 mil just to sell him for 100 mil. You're not making much money. That's not a profit. That doesn't
again,
make
fundamentally, but yeah,
again,
fundamentally, you don't spend that much money on certain players and then expect yourself to get 100 million for them. Again, even when we say 100 million, we live in a rare market where that's not even being done anymore. You know what I mean? It's only PSG really, and we can do it. PSG can do it, and one or two other clubs can barely do that. And even then, they're not willing to do that price anymore. There's a reason why you're looking at all these clubs. Why are Liverpool going for these low price players? Why was it called Real Madrid scouting in Brazil and everything to bring in their top tier talents and waiting for guys on a free? Like, this is the current market is not a viable market to be even doing those prices in. So there's no way you're going to be getting resale value of even that price range, I would argue. So this doesn't make sense with the Gallagher situation. You'll probably go up, I would think, probably too. Big up, gentlemen. Has he been on Casually before? I've not. Maybe this is before my time on Casually, to be honest. Yeah, but listen, I would love to have a conversation, man. I would like to understand. I would love to get understanding at the end of the day. It's always interesting to listen to people's POVs. Malusi, we're getting to that one now. All right, we'll get to this one. He asked you this. This is the question from Malusi. He said, "Prime, do you think AC Milan should loan Reece James?"
Wait, bring up the comment again. What did he say?
Literally what he said, bro. Prime, do you think AC Milan should loan Reece James?
Oh, he didn't say Reece James, by the way, but okay. Read out the comment properly. I know why. Ahmed, don't be a fraud. Read it out properly.
No, I can't. Listen, if I want to interview my guy Reece James, I want to be. I'm keeping it halal. I'm keeping it halal, man.
If you want to interview Reece James, wait, hold on. If you want to interview Reece James, you gotta keep it proper. But yet you're putting up comments calling him fat. Have some shame, bro.
That's the commenter's opinion, not my own.
Anyway, Reece.
Go ahead, bro.
I don't think you're fat, so I'll interview. But no, I don't want to sell. I'm not selling Reece to AC Milan, not this summer.
No, he said loan. Yeah,
I'm not loaning Reece to AC Milan this summer, no.
All right, fair enough. So do people forget who Todd Bowley is? He always wants to have the top players. He wants to ensure he has the next big thing at Chelsea, and Palmer has been the biggest signing this year. 100% agree. I feel like a lot of people don't understand. I feel like the branding stuff that Chelsea's been doing, they want players that can, be international. That's the thing. Like, I feel like that's one of if there is one thing that I definitely can see Chelsea trying to do is that they want to make sure they can market these guys to be able to get more money. So that's one thing I know Chelsea are definitely after and trying to do. And by the way, guys, 54 of you in here, you thoughts, and 50% of you are not subscribed. 50% of you are not subscribed and watching. Press the subscribe button and hit it now, please. 1 hour 15 in, and I'm still at 3,000. I'm at 320 subscribers. 5 of you to subscribe right now, please. Thank you very much. Well, Will appeared instead. Big up to my guy William. How are you doing, bro? Hope you're doing well. But listen, man, we move indeed. And listen, again, with the Broja stuff, I actually just want to quickly just say again, hopefully he gets the good move. And listen, tomorrow I'm back in Albania tomorrow against Italy, man. Hopefully you can get a good goal.
Wait, I just hope they don't bring up Vic's comment, please. Vic's last comment.
I'll get you a mod. I'll give you the mod. There you go.
Yeah, bring up Vic's last comment. 60 mil for 100 is nothing. Of what? Of course, we're not buying Olise, but 40 mil is not a profit. 40 mil is not a profit on 100. Or sorry, 40 mil. If you're buying,
it's not a decent profit.
And you sell them for. No, hold on. If I buy them for 60 and we sell them for 100, 40 mil is not a profit. That's not how you profit. That's not how maths work.
Again,
what profit are you making?
You have to include the contract, by the way. The contract is going to be worth a certain amount of money too, by the way. So, Or what? I work top scorer for Germany. Need to happen. So I
I'm
want
not even
200k.
I'm not even talking about the contract. Forget.
Yeah.
No,
Go
but
ahead.
bro,
Who said
forget
that,
the
by the way?
contract. I'm just talking about
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just talking about like if we buy him for 60 and he's sold for 100, 40 mil is not a profit. It's literally that's not how maths work. It's literally not a profit.
Exactly.
I don't know what he's waffling about.
Vic, if you can just explain it a bit more. But again, I'm not saying I don't think I maybe you may have misconstrued what I said if I said anything like that. But I was making the point that 100 million in general is gonna be very hard to be bidding in this day and age. It's gonna be unless you like actually pay like if you actually bid on the teams that can bid 100 million, yeah, are in their own echelon, and that's like only 3 or 4 teams. And even then, I don't think Chelsea would accept 100 million for a player that they believe that they're rating highly. They probably would be like 100 and was it called 10, 120. So that's probably what they'd be looking at. And just quickly, Will, listen, I need 20k of that. If you win anything like that, I would like 10%. So that would be 20k. You know what I mean? Love and guidance. We want that Pedro Lima hype prime. So Cobham. We want the Pedro Lima hype. What does 4k mean, Zubair? Zubair, sorry. My apologies. I said it. I think I said his name wrong. But listen, we
wait,
move.
Ahmed. When Musiala left, what happened? Did we didn't sell him, right?
No, he left on a free run, but he literally left on a free.
So there's no sell-on clause then. So why do people keep reporting that we have like a 25% sell-on clause?
It must be like something that's in his contract because I think either you must have ended it or something else happened. But I know that thing has been reported by a big journalist. But I thought he left of his own volition because like his family was moving to Germany, you know. Oh, we sold him.
I know. But...
Oh, apparently we sold him for 120k or big up someone Safa. I didn't know. I thought he actually just left of his own volition.
Oh, okay, fair enough then.
Oh, someone met Olise today apparently. Just met Mark Olise saying all I could see it will be a blue summer.
So we're getting another dreadhead at this club, man. Okay.
Listen, man. Listen, I might need to start getting dressed too. You know what I mean? I might need to get actually. My hair actually is really. My hair is more than long enough, by the way. My hair goes up to my neck, like the bottom side of my neck. That's how long my hair is as of right now. So if I got dreads, bro, hey, they'll be listen.
Oh, how long have you been growing your hair out for?
Probably, I think now it's a year and a half, roughly.
Oh, really? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Do you like? Is it like? Why did you grow it out?
Because I just wanted to. I never really knew what it was like when it wasn't grown. I always used to really get just a shortcut usually. That's the number 1 or number 2 all round. So I never actually used to grow my hair. It's only after. It was only in COVID. It was only in COVID when I decided to start seeing what would be like at full length. That's all.
We need to see Ahmed with a fade.
I used to get a fade at the bottom usually, but while I was growing it out initially, because like I didn't like to grow the sides. But we'll see. 120k wouldn't even buy us a night out in London. 120k would buy you a few nights out in London. You know what I mean? If you're in the right places. Listen.
Oh, of course, Ahmed knows.
Listen. I know a lot of places in Central. 120k, bro. I can go there for like a good year. You know what I mean? Popping bottles. You know, that's all I'm saying. You know, mate.
Yalis Ahmed.
Yeah, those days are behind me now. You know what I mean? Loyal man these days.
Behind you.
Loyal man these days. Loyal man. MashaAllah.
Thank loyal. You. Hey, you can still go out and party and be loyal.
No, you didn't get the joke. You didn't get the joke. We're just gonna move on.
No,
my South London brother Ahmed. We are buying South London, bro. Exactly, man. Listen, the South Nation, man. Listen, they don't know about South London, man. They don't know South London like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? They don't know, man. They don't know the ends like that, bro. Love and trust, man. We got South London always. I can't lie to you, man. I really do not like going North London, but that's just a personal thing.
How are you
South? It's actually. How are you South? South is not me. North London is not me as much as South.
How are you South London nation when you grew up around Chelsea, or you live around Chelsea?
That's Southwest London, bro. That's SW6.
Yeah, but Southwest, not South.
That's a part of South. Southwest and Southeast and South. That's gonna be, if you do North, if this is North and then this is South, yeah, That's that's southeast, that's south, and then that's southwest. That encompasses the whole south region, bro. What are we doing?
But
See,
you're
I'm
south.
having to teach basic maths now. Crazy.
But
What
bro,
school did he go, Ahmed?
that's not. Hold on. South and southwest is not maths.
Listen to me, man.
It's geography.
I made a mistake.
Yeah.
I made a mistake. No, I went to the Hurlingham and Chelsea. It's actually pretty local. Listen, I'm a local guy. That's my school. Hurlingham and Chelsea was actually just
I made a mistake.
Hurlingham and Chelsea, man. That's why I went.
I'm trying to school me and has a howler.
Ahmed with the high top skin fade if Sterling sees his contract out. Oh
Yes.
my! You know what?
Yes.
I'm willing to do that bet. I'm willing to do that bet.
Yes.
I will get a skin.
Wait,
I will actually cut my hair if Sterling stays here for another. Sees out his whole contract, which is how many has he got left? 3 years left, right?
No. If Sterling stays if Sterling stays this summer or this season, you have to do the you need to get a cut off your hair and get a skin fade.
Yeah, I'll do that. That's what I'm saying.
Can I cut your
another year?
Can I cut your hair?
No, I'm gonna get it professionally done. I'll get it professionally done. I'll do like a live stream. I'll do a live stream where I'm getting it professionally cut, Dory. With the profile players we have, I think we can play the way Germany played tonight. Big Mike, everything you're saying is pretty much correct. The problem is you have Gareth Southgate as your manager. Sad reality, bro. Musiala joined Bayern.
He's talking about Chelsea.
Oh yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, you know what? We can do that. Definitely, we can. Musiala joined Bayern at the age of 16 from Chelsea Academy after agreeing a compensation package worth around 170k. Damn, 170k. Ah, fair enough. Deals. What do you? Not that I remember of currently. It's been a long time, bro. Yeah. Who do you think winning the Euros? I said France. Prime. When are you making YouTube? Prime has a YouTube channel. I'm gonna put it into the title as I always do. Subscribe.
Yeah.
Nahimi, I think it's France or Portugal. When we're making the YouTube show, we're making the YouTube show this weekend because I'm free now. I'm on a 2-week holiday now from work. I'm gonna discuss the show.
This weekend? I didn't know that.
We're gonna discuss it this weekend, and then we're gonna plan for when the show is gonna be in the week when it's both easiest for us, right? So that's what we'll definitely do. And I'm planning to get my good Arsenal mate TJ Rowan TV as well to come on to soon, so we can have a chat about Arsenal and I can cook him about having their mentality. You know what I mean? We'll move on that one. You know what I mean? I've never been onto the terrace before, by the way, so fair enough. Big up to, I think it's it.
Oh, he's talking about
Terry?
me.
Oh, big up to Terry, whoever he is.
I haven't been on the terrace in
Prime.
I haven't been on the terrace in a while, but like I'm still in touch with stuff like KJ and them, man. So big up terrace, big up Terry.
But guys, listen, we got 5 away from 325, 5 away from 325. More than 50 of you guys here. 50% of you are not subscribed, guys. It's just a subscribe button. Like, I don't need to show you like how to subscribe, do I? Like, I mean, it's fairly simple. Bish, you know what I mean? Bish, bash, you know what I mean? All you need to do, bro. Let me use a random channel. Which one's gonna come up first on YouTube?
Bish, bash. Use the random channel.
Yeah, like
gonna subscribe.
Yeah. You see this? Look, yeah. This is all you need to do, right? All you need to do, you go there, press subscribe, bang, and there you go. That's all you gotta do, man. Not too hard to do, isn't it?
You know,
not too hard to do at all.
Use my channel as a example of what to
Yeah. We'll do that for you too, bro. We do that for you too. Bro, give me one moment. What's his channel? Ladimus Prime. You can find my guy Prime on Ladimus Prime. If you go to the previous video while I fix this title one, this one's title up, you can find them on Ladimus Prime. Ahmed, who do you think will win the Euros? I said before France, Nehemia. Thank you for asking. You want Solanke? What does Monstar want Solanke? I don't know. Again, Prime would know more than I would personally. So we move on that one.
And I don't know why he would want Solanke.
I can see some of us calling Duran Michi Batshuayi. Some random guy that met him. Again, I'm not sure if that's legit or not. How will they say subscribe when Prime says 65% profit of 65% profit on 60 minutes? Not a profit.
Wait. 65%. Wait, hold on. How is 65% profit on 60 mil a profit? If I buy someone for 60 mil and I sell him for 100 mil, and I'm only making 40% off of that. I'm only making 40 mil off of that. Where is the profit?
I think you need 100 divided by 65, 60. I think.
I've just, because have I not still lost? I've like, whatever. I don't know. Whatever.
Calculator 100 divided by 65 times by 100. 100. Oh, sorry.
Like I haven't even made my money back. By that, I don't know. Whatever.
To be fair, if you do 100 divided by 40 million and 65% profit of 60 million, but you wouldn't do it like that. You would have to do 100 divided by 60, and that would be the amount. That would be the percentage.
No,
then that would give you the percentage profit that you'd actually be making. No,
bro, you have to like if.
Hey, big up to my guy DLM Design. This is my guy. This is the guy that's created my designs for me. And as you can see, boys, you look at it here, obviously, nice, lovely, jubbly. Thank you. Big up to my guy DLM Designs. 100 minus 60. So yeah, 40 over 60 is 2 out of 3. Yeah, so that would be 60. That's what I'm saying to you. That's why it's 66%. No, yeah. It used to be 66%. Yeah, 100. You're making 166%. Oh, that's why. See, Adams was right because I was confused for a second. But yeah, that's why I said it's 166% profit. That's how much you're basically making out of it, essentially. Yeah. So again, we move. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, bro. See, me and Adam are correct because I just did 100 over 60 because that will give you the thingy. Football profit goes by player cost per year. Yes, by the way, that's what I was thinking too because it's amortization over a 5-year period as well. No problem. Listen, man, we're gonna be loading something on Monday. We're loading on Monday, by the way. And what's it called? Thumbnail. Stay tuned. You know what I mean? Stay tuned. It's gonna be cooking. That you know what? Fair enough, Vic. You know what? That's why we made a profit on Hazard. He had 2 years left, and we sold him for 60. We sold him for 100 and something, 120, wasn't it? Was that not the Hazard fee? Or am I mistaken?
Talking about Havertz. You're talking about Havertz.
No, sorry. He must be talking about Havertz. Sorry, wrong person. My apologies, bro. Is there anything on Olise? No, again, you probably missed it again. It's just that we're still discussing, still talking, the usual stuff, the lovely jubbly stuff. But again, we'll probably find out again tomorrow or tomorrow after, by the way. Again, we'll probably get some more news as usual. You know what it's like at Chelsea Football Club. We like to we work in silence, innit? We work in silence, and that's what I like about the football club, man. Working in silence is probably the best method to success. That's all right. No, it's all right, Vic. Listen, it's good to have, discussions, bro. At the end of the day, man, we're not always going to disagree. We're not always agree on everything. But we move indeed. Let me, Prime, do you have any other questions you'd like to ask me about Chelsea? When are we getting listen, you can actually watch a career mode already and see how bad I was, actually, if you'd like. Let me show you. Bish, bash, bong, view your channel, and this is, let me just bring it up for everyone to see. So as you can see, bang, bang, bada bang, bada boom. As you can see, this is just literally me a week ago, being terrible at the game. You know what I mean? I even read a resignation statement for you guys to read. Listen.
Wait. A resignation statement? What?
Yeah, I resigned as Chelsea as a Chelsea guy. So listen, I want you to have a listen. Season. It was one of the greatest honors of my life. And this brilliant guys, can you hear this, by the way? Can you hear this?
Yes.
And you know what, man? I'm sorry, boy. I can't do this, man. I can't do this. I'm just gonna do this quickly as well. I literally listen so that everyone can see nice and clearly what I'm about to do. It's this. I can't even speed it up. Can I? Oh, there we go. Got the sheet here, as you can see. Dear Chelsea fans, I would like to first and foremost say it was a pleasure to have managed Chelsea Football Club this season. it was one of the greatest honors of my life to have managed a football club like Chelsea, where I could have, succeeded and won. And I would have hoped to have won and the league titles and helped to have built a thing to, I've built something that would have created greatness. I wanted to believe. I wanted you to trust in me. I brought in major transfers to allow us to do so. I believed in the young players. I believed in the young G's. But I'm afraid today has not been that day. And as such, I would like to resign personally as Chelsea football manager because I do not believe that I, Ahmed A. Abdis, have the skills to lead this football club to glory. So as you can see, I've actually already resigned personally from career mode. You know what's crazy? Someone is saying this, yeah. I am actually a 11 or 14 out of a 20 winner on actual thingy. It's just that I'm on legendary mode, firstly. And secondly, the Chelsea squad is full of silver and really low gold players. So it's actually cooked. Like, I don't do transfers, by the way. So I usually keep the team as it is. That's why, bro.
What stream is this?
This is the latest one. So you can see Chelsea Road to Glory, EAFC stream, Redemption Tour, episode 1. And we did not redeem ourselves here, did we? So we need I've watched one of your FC streams. I'm not even gonna lie, it was a tough watch.
This?
Bad. This was literally 5 days ago. So
is this episode 5 days 1? Ago. This episode 1.
And I ended. Yes, I restarted episode 1.
But didn't you do one earlier in the year?
Yeah, but that was even worse. That was even worse. So like I literally, you know what I mean, it was cooked. Poch left. We didn't sack him. Yeah, exactly. Adam, Redemption Tour episode 1, and I gave up on episode 1. So hey, we move. Are you doing it? Are you doing the England player for Enzo, Law? Please stream that. I'm on my knees for that content. Are you doing you know what? We'll do that. I'll see what I can do. Listen, what's his face? I might do another one of these streams on Sunday again. Like, I might have to call it Road to Redemption. Road to Redemption.
Actually, guys, since Ahmed walked, do you guys want me to do my own Chelsea career mode? Should I do my own?
If you want to, bro, you could do that, or you could just do the other one, which I would call Laddie. Sorry, guys. So listen, this is my guy,
my own channel, and
yeah, and you can see it here. Make sure to go and subscribe to him. Listen, you see, just quickly before I go back to you, yeah. Look how easy it is. You can just do this for me. I need 5 more of you guys just to go like this. Subscribe and hit the bell. Bang. Too easy, isn't it? 3 clicks. That's how much it costed you, bro. Listen, big up Ahmed. Big up to my guy Isan. Yeah, CTT today. I've relaxed on the marination and the food jokes today. I've kept it halal today. I've kept it halal. So we mean
I don't do ultimate. I don't do ultimate.
Yeah. So I want to actually ask you. So I want to ask you a question, by the way. So what are your thoughts currently on what's going on? So do you think do you think Chelsea's gonna be a bit more faster in the stuff we're trying to do, or do you think we'll be just as slow as we are right now?
I don't think we're being slow about anything really. I like what we're doing as opposed to like. Remember, not even last year.
I was Stellani though. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Remember 2 years ago where it was like kind of real scattergun and we were just linked with everyone, and every day, every hour, it seemed like we were getting linked with different players and we didn't really know what I was doing. This summer, it looks like there's a clear plan and direction. We wanted Tosin. We got that deal done quite quickly. We're trying to get Duran. We're getting that deal done quickly. Olise, that deal will be done soon enough as well. It seems like we have a clear plan and structure we're going on. So yeah, I don't have a problem with anything. Again, let's just wait and see. Like, we could complain, but yeah, I'm not uneasy about how the deal's going. Like,
again, guys, I would say tranquilo. Listen, I feel like we're gonna get this one done. Don't worry, guys. I feel like we'll get this one done. The one thing I'll give Chelsea credit for, this team credit for, is that when they want to get something done, they will make sure to do everything in their power to make sure that the deal definitely gets done. That's the one thing about Chelsea that they are definitely good at doing. And I'm pretty sure Prime here would agree with me saying that comment too.
What level were you playing your career mode on?
Legendary, the highest. They choose the highest.
So I'm gonna have to do mine on legendary as well then. Fair.
Yeah, because the issue, the issue is, and I've said this before, the issue is that yes, the level is really high, right? But the problem there for Chelsea is that a lot of our players are actually silvers, high silvers or low golds. So it becomes very difficult to play with those type of players essentially, because they're not even on the average. They're not even average level.
What play style were you doing?
I was doing a tiki-taka play style.
Okay. You're doing tiki-taka with Mudryk and Sterling.
That's the only guys that had the wing in it. So you have to make it work somehow. You gotta make it work somehow, isn't it?
I'll do a player career. Guys, if you guys really want to see that, let me know. Subscribe to my channel, and I will do one. I mean, the Euro started, so there's football every day. But I'll do one. Maybe I'll do one on Monday. I'll do one on Monday.
And I also I listen on. Also, I think for me the other thing is also that exactly, bro. Man. I'm telling you, bro, these guys, bro, Luton was like, I thought I was playing flipping. I thought I was playing something. I thought I was not playing Luton. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 100%, bro. Theo, Chelsea is no longer attractive as it used to be. But listen, bro, we still got a big name. That's the one thing that attracts us. The city and the name is always going to be the most attractive thing about this club, even before we get the UCL stuff and other stuff, bro. Love and trust. So we move. But
I mean,
listen, man,
Chelsea's not that attractive. Man United have gone a decade without winning a major trophy, and they're still attractive. And yes, Man United is bigger than Chelsea. I'm not stupid, I know that. But Chelsea's, have you seen Poch's body type on ground? Oh my god.
Fair enough. Have you seen Butch? Oh, I've seen it, bro. Terrible, man. But again, this is FIFA, bro. FIFA's always been, it's been cooked for a long time, bro. But listen, hopefully these other guys, UFO, 2K and FIFA are gonna be going microtransaction for microtransaction. So we move on that one still. But he's wearing a what? He's no way he's wearing a jacket. I didn't even check. Nah, I have to check this after the stream, bro. I'm gonna check this after the stream for sure, bro. But listen, guys, let me just double check if there's any random news. You never know, Chelsea midnight news. You know what I mean? You know. Nope. All right. So listen, guys, we're gonna end it here, guys. Please continue to like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. I can't repeat it enough. It helps your boy out here. I've been your host and most of Bridge 258. That's been my co-host for today, the Ladimus Prime, or aka the Slanderous Prime, and we are out.